is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to the channel, guys. A very late stream, but as you saw on the community post, we are checking out a state of play. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, guys. We're approaching 10 PM UK time, and we're just shy of 7 minutes away from the official Sony state of play for February 2025. I'm quite excited about this one. I don't know why. I've got a very good feeling. And I know I keep saying that, but I just got a very good feeling that there's going to be a couple of surprises in this one. Hopefully this time I am right. Let's get a bit of volume. Get a little bit of volume going. Cool, we'll just get that going in the background. This is the chat from the actual stream itself. We're going obviously for English, and we've got some subtitles going on there as well. But let me know, guys, what are you expecting to see in the comments? As ever, I'm going to keep saying it until it comes into existence. Bloodborne 2. It's my all-time thing. It's just one thing I want from gaming before I die. Bloodborne 2, please. I'll take a Bloodborne remaster if we can get that in 60 FPS, so we can get it upscaled at least. I'll take that. But I really want a Bloodborne 2. FromSoft are putting out some absolute bangers. They're putting out some amazing content. Obviously, we've got Elden Ring DLC last year. We're going to get Night Rain this year. Would love to see Bloodborne 2 teased at least. But this is a state of play, so it could go either way. Sometimes they save the big ones for the Game Awards, but who knows? It's a Sony-owned studio, or some of it is now, FromSoft stuff, so you might see it, I don't know. But welcome to everyone that's just joining. For anyone joining on Twitch, hello as well, I can see you. What are you guys expecting and hoping to see? Have you got any reservations on this? What I think we're going to see is a couple of VR games, new games you haven't heard of. It's almost guaranteed we're going to see Night Rain, hopefully. We'll get some content on that, because there's loads of embargo stuff that's been lifted on Night Rain now. We've got an official release date for that, which is the 30th of May. Set your calendars, I am. And I'm going to be streaming that one for at least a few hours, just to give you guys a flavour of the first few hours of the game. But I'm booking the time off work, and I'm going to be smashing the hell out of it when it comes out. So that's the 30th of May 25. Make sure you set your timers for that one. So that's Elden Ring Night Rain. I think we're going to see some content on Wolverine as well, which I'm quite excited to see. Hopefully we get a little bit more around Delta Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid. Who knows? Who knows? Everything else is open season. We might get some DLC for some games. I don't think they'll announce anything on GTA 6. They might, I don't know. I just think state of play is sometimes a bit hit and miss. You get one or two big games in there normally, and the rest is just filler. But I've got a good feeling about this one. I think we're going to get a few surprises in this one. Hopefully I'm right on that. But let me know, guys, what you think. What you think we're going to see in the comments. What are you hoping to see? Little Nightmares 3's kind of gone quiet as well. That's a game that's kind of I'm hoping to see this year. The first ever co-op Little Nightmares as well, and I loved the first two games. If you want to go and check those out, I've done playthroughs of both of them. There are playlists for each, but they're very good indie games. Speaking of indie games, we've got Split Fiction coming up soon in March. That is from the same publishers that made It Takes Two, one of the best, if not the best, co-op game ever made so far. Really enjoyed that, and I believe it won Game of the Year as well for the year that it was released on, so that's pretty damn impressive too. But here we are, locked in and loaded for a state of play, so we're literally going to watch this as it happens. I'll try and keep quiet, but if anything excites me, you're going to get some screaming. But no, hopefully we'll get some exciting news. We normally get some gadgets or some accessory unveilings. Now there's been a lot of talk and a lot of whispering about a PSP 2, because the handheld market is booming at the moment. You've got Lenovo doing their stuff, Asus are doing their stuff. You've got the Steam Deck OLED, Switch 2's coming out this year. MSI have made like a claw AI handheld. There's also like what I call off-market handhelds as well, and they're just booming at the moment. So there's rumours that Sony are going to be putting out their own version of a handheld console, and it's rumoured to be PSP2. It's also rumoured to be coming out this year, so all rumours, but some of it's from reliable sources, so we shall see. We shall see. But on that note, I've got a very exciting unboxing video coming at the end of next week, if all goes well and all goes to plan, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. It's based around Sony, it's based around handhelds, and it's based around exciting stuff. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's going to be coming next week. I'm also going to be doing another unboxing video separately, which will be coming over the next few days. Similar-ish to the handheld theme. New piece of tech I've got my hands on. Hopefully it all plays well and runs well, and I'll be able to give some good recommendations on it. So stay tuned on the channel for that one as well, guys. And I'm just loving Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 at the minute off stream. Absolutely loving it. It's a fantastic game. It's my game of the year. I know we're only in Feb, but it's going to be my game of the year so far. Probably until Elden Ring Night Rain comes out. If GTA 6 comes out this year, which it looking like it is, I think that's going to be everybody's game of the year. But I can already see my top 3 being GTA 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Can't see it shifting much from that, unless Phantom Blade Zero comes out this year, which I think it's going to be next year now, but I don't know. But let's hope and pray for a Bloodborne related announcement. Let's hope and pray for some more FromSoft stuff, some new accessories. Hopefully we get a sniff of a Portal handheld, some innovation with Sony. We need Sony to up their game a little bit, because even Microsoft are starting to catch tail. I think Sony's been the big hitter in the market for so long that they've kind of not had to put out too much. They've not had to compete too much because they've just been sat pretty at the top for many years. But there's lots of companies now, not just Microsoft with Xbox, but like I said, the handheld market is booming at the minute, and gaming PCs and stuff are booming as well. Steam's booming, so they've got to up their game. Here we go, guys, we're going in. Just whack it up a little bit. What setting are we on? 1080, that'll do. We're in. Oh, come on, give us a big one. Give us a big one. Final game content subject to change. Monster Hunter Wilds. It's not my thing.
I had no idea just how big the world is.
Not arsed about it. I get the hype to a degree, but it's just not for me. Just not for me. I don't know, just look, it's flashy, but the movement and the gameplay itself still looks a bit clunky to me. It looks like a late PS3, early PS4 engine. Just not a fan of it. It's just not my game, really. It's not my thing. I played the original Monster Hunter on PS4. Wherever that Monster Hunter game was, I think it was just Monster Hunter.
To how its existence
But I got bored of it very quickly. Just wasn't my thing. Let's move that out of the way. Apologies. But yeah, a lot of people are excited about that one. A lot of people are looking forward to it. Not me though. Not overly bothered. Spring 25. I mean, I can see people enjoying that on the Switch too, if that comes not solely native to the PlayStation, which I don't think it will. It's got crossplay features and stuff like that.
モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。無料タイトルアップデート第1弾の追加モンスターとして玉三つが決定いたしました。この他にもタイトルアップデート第1弾で追加されるコンテンツはまだありますが、詳細は改めてお知らせしたいと思っております。本作は発売後に数回のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。
That's cool.
タイトルアップデート計画については追ってお知らせしますので、今後の情報にご期
Free
待ください。
updates, hopefully, for people.
2月28日の発売まであと少し、皆様に楽しんでいただけることを心よりお待ちしております。本日の発表は以上となります。引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Come on. Give us a big one, Sony. Give us a big one. This is your chance.
Forged to unleash vengeance.
Streets of Rage 4?
More
Is this
than a
Shinobi?
weapon, it is the soul of a shinobi.
I like the cell shading style of Streets of Rage 4 though, I have to admit. And I do like the look of this, it looks
No
flashy.
obstacle can stand in their way. Soaring where others would not dare.
Art palette is
Striking with lethal precision.
amazing. Just the general art direction of it is really cool. It's like manga Japanese anime.
Each weapon a tool, each tool a part of the whole. This is the mastery of a shinobi.
Not overly excited about that one, but I'm sure I'll pick it up and play it at some point.
The legend continues.
Shinobi. I really enjoyed Shinobi on the Mega Drive. It was one of my favourites back in the day. So that's August 29th, that's the this year release. It's alright. Sonic Racing. They're really just riding on the coattails of the success of the movies, aren't they? I mean, it's smart marketing, why wouldn't you? But again, not one I'm overly passionate about. Nice pick up and play for the kids, I suppose, but other than that, I'm gonna park it. Pun intended. It's not for me. I also, in the back of my mind, the adult in me is thinking, why would Sonic have a car? Because he's the fastest living thing ever, right? So why would he drive? Ruins the whole plot of the game. Something for the kids to enjoy, I suppose. They like Mario Kart. I think that's what they're trying to achieve, is their own version of Mario Kart, I guess, in Sonic Land. Capitalising on the success of the movies, like I said, but that's a pass for me. That is a pass. Unless it's a freebie at some point, I won't play it.
Break free.
Bandai Namco.
Become unbound from the laws that govern reality. To turn
This looks like a
the
anime
tide
type game.
once again.
JRPG maybe.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates
Yeah.
begin to intertwine. The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside gods, heroes, and monsters of bygone eras. The anomalies, known as Digimon.
Digimon. I was never into Digimon as a kid though. It was always Pokemon for me.
Seize the future. Together.
Digimon to me was like a
The story
Pokemon
of a
rip-off
bond
as a kid.
that transcends time.
Just couldn't get into it. Another pass. Come on, we need some big juicy ones. A big sirloin steak. A big 20-ounce steak. Like Bloodborne 2.
大家好，我是《输入之魂》的创作者杨斌。从一名独立开发者到今天与 PlayStation 携手，这一路走来已历经10年。
Good for you,
《输入
sir.
之魂》结合了流畅爽快的战斗体验与丰富多样的世界设计，玩家将在各具风格的场景中探索，面对充满个性的敌人，同时与有趣的角色互动，逐步揭开精彩的故事。接下来，我非常激动地向大家展示全新的游戏预告，并正式确认游戏的发布日期。
China Hero Project.
I keep having the same dream. A horrible dream. Where monsters invade our world.
I'm listening.
A powerful being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Bit more interested on this.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions
Oh, that's cool.
together.
It's got like a Final Fantasy vibe to it. Feeling a bit of Devil May Cry in there as well.
I see great power within you. A
That main
destiny
character is
waiting to
definitely
be fulfilled.
based off of Noctis from Final Fantasy. 100%.
Let me be your vengeance.
Very similar.
Blade in your hand.
Combat's a bit more fast-paced, which is where I think the Devil May Cry elements come in. It's obviously lending itself to other games that's inspired it. It looks cool, it looks flashy.
You never
It's
wanted
raised
to be
me
a hero.
from the ground a little bit. For
But
a little bit,
humanity's sake,
I want to know a bit more
you
about
must.
this one.
Then give me your power, Arena.
It looks interesting. Lost Soul aside. May 30th. I need to know a little bit more about that, I think. It's on PC as well. I might get that PC maybe.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. We've got several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like a Dragon series.
Okay.
First up, a playable demo of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii arrives on PS5 this Friday.
Fair enough.
Players could try out 2 battle styles, including Goro Majima's new Sea Dawn style, as well as engage in naval battles at the Pirates Coliseum.
I need to play the Yakuza games. I haven't delved into them much at all. I played Kiwami, but that's it.
Sega and Mint Rocket join forces in Ichiban's Holiday, a new crossover DLC coming to Dave the Diver. Ichiban Kasuga and other Like a Dragon characters team up to thwart a gang of troublemakers in classic beat-em-up style, all while perfecting new recipes at Banjo
Loads of games are
Sushi.
doing this crossover
Dave
stuff
the
now,
Diver
aren't they?
Ichiban's Holiday arrives this April on PS5 and
Ichiban's
PS4.
Holiday, Dave the Diver. That's meant to be really good, Dave the Diver.
The Splitgate 2 alpha begins February 27th on PS5.
Splitgate 2. Was this another Battle Royale?
Use portals and futuristic physics to dominate the arena, and play a new 24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive map.
That's gonna die a death like Concord did, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name
Hey,
is Paul
Heyman.
Heyman. I'm here to give you an exclusive first look
Nice
in
lipstick,
the
man.
future of the WWE 2K franchise. Introducing The Island. With The Island, players enter an online environment filled with WWE-themed landmarks, quests, live events, and shops with up to 50 other players at a time. The
Right.
Island also offers deep customization, giving players the chance to personalize their My Superstars like never before.
Was it like a hub area?
As the first of its kind for the franchise, the island is not just an addition, it's a bold step toward the future. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the island.
Is that based on like Samoans and Roman Reigns, Jey Uso and all that? I don't know. I mean, it's a different concept. There's something fresh that they put. Oh my god, I thought I said Bloodborne there. It's a fresh concept, but
Sup?
Borderlands
I'm Randy
4.
from Gearbox.
And I'm Randy from Gearbox.
And you know why we're here? We're here for you. Are you ready? It's 2025, and every day we are getting closer
He's
to the
100% reading off
launch
a
of
script. Look at his
Borderlands
eyes.
4. Let's go!
Not genuine, dude. Not genuine. Cinematics captured on PS5 and PC. Borderlands is good. It's a good series. This looks to be a bit more fast-paced as well than what we used to, which I'm a fan of, to be honest. They've kept the art style, that classic cell shading. Iconic to Borderlands. Loads of weapons. Bit peaked, a little bit peaked for that.
Wake up and I'm feeling like a punk.
Like a
So
punk.
badass, so much fun. I want more. We don't have to wait long now. Borderlands 4 is going to break free for a special state of play this spring, focused exclusively on Borderlands 4.
And we're diving deep, you guys.
Okay.
Join us. Borderlands 4, state of play for combat, vault hunters, action skills, exploration,
Yeah, I
and
just want to
discovery,
see what's
everything.
more, like,
You're gonna
what
see
have they
more
done
guns
to
than
build
you
on
can
these
even
games?
count. All on
What's
PlayStation
new? What are they
5,
bringing
but
new to the table?
Randy,
The
do you have
fourth
anything else
installment you'd
for
like
us?
to think.
I think
That's
I do,
not including
Randy.
spin-offs.
What is it? Don't hold out on me, Randy. I'll feed you, baby bird. Who wants a launch date for Borderlands 4?
This Randy.
Well, Borderlands 4 launches worldwide for everyone on September 23rd, 2025. We got work to do. See you in spring.
This is what I'm interested in. Split Fiction. Hazelight. Here you go. This is coming out in a matter of weeks. I think it's mid-March.
Look, I don't mean to be rude,
Definitely going to be getting this. It looks really good.
but I really don't do small talk. Nice to meet you, too.
So you want to go through more of your crazy stories?
My crazy stories.
But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other?
I don't need your trust.
Well, I kind of need yours.
2, 1, go!
So good.
I took inspiration for this story from when me and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing. I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, super excited for this one.
Follow my lead.
Another adventure co-op.
I wrote it when I was a kid.
What sort of devil child were you?
Hands above your head.
What now?
Ah, I did not sign up for this. Brace yourself, Zoe!
Looks good. 6th of March. It's actually closer than I thought. I thought it was mid-March. But it's not far away at all. Oh, is this another Dark Pictures? Yeah, Supermassive Games. Let's go. Love these games. Looks like this one's in space.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
It's like an alien Mass Effect
My
type
body's going one way
Supermassive
and my
game.
mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism.
It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started.
Lord have mercy.
He's got like a cyberpunk twist to it as well.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? You can't take any chances with him.
It's classic, innit? Is it an alien? Is it a substance that man's created? That's going to be part of the twist.
It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear.
Just like a
But if you're
mimic
still
as well.
out there, you deserve the truth.
Last of Us in space. It looks good. Directive 8020. When's that coming out? A little bit later in the year, please. Yeah, thank you. October 2nd. Pre-order from June. I will be getting that. I'm glad that's coming later in the year though, because there's just so much coming out this end.
So let me explain the
Good to
situation.
get it later on.
One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property
Just another
abandoned
Five
in his
Nights at
warehouse.
Freddy's type thing.
Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident. But just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Back to work.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property
Screw
or
up the
person.
mimic.
Thank you for being a valued
I mean,
member of the Fazbear team.
FNAF fans are going to love that, but I'm not arsed.
Greetings from Moonhood.
Hello.
We're the creators of the Midnight Walk.
This
Cozy
is
horror
what I'm
game created
interested in.
entirely in clay, where you will journey down a nightmarish highway riddled with terrors.
Midnight Walk.
that will
This is
devour
like
you and
Little
the
Nightmares
rampant
mixed
creature.
in with like Aardman Studios type
Together with your little
animation.
friend, you must outsmart these terrors and bring back fire
It's
to
as
this
if Wallace
mad
and Gromit
world
and
we've handcrafted for you.
Little Nightmares
So
for the
please
baby.
enjoy
This is what
this
this game
short
is.
gameplay preview.
Quite excited for this one. It's really interesting.
After the end of the world, the burnt one woke from a deep slumber.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Fire? I'd almost forgotten how it felt.
I love that animation as well. So unique.
This little firecracker? I reckon you must be headed for Moon Mountain.
Whole game is made out of clay. It's madness. There's an FPS as well.
Close your eyes to make things clear.
That is freaky. I like the look of it though. I do like the look of that. It's trippy and it's creepy. May the 8th. VR2 as well. Ooh, that could seal the deal for me. Playing that on VR2.
Special thanks to Klaus and Olav for that updated look at the Midnight Walk.
That looks good. Peeking a
Up
little
next,
bit more.
a quirky new adventure from Konami.
Konami, Darwin's Paradox.
In Darwin's Paradox, you play as Darwin, a
Nah.
clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center. Use
This is a weird
Darwin's
move for
natural
Konami.
camouflage and inking skills to escape the facility and save the world.
Just kind of like Abe's
Aliens.
Odyssey, but octopus stuff. That's not going to sell much, I don't think.
We're excited to reveal a brand new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force.
Dynasty?
Warriors Abyss, a roguelite spin on the Warriors franchise.
Okay. It's a roguelike.
Descend into hell. Call on powerful allies.
So it's
and
like
experiment with tons of playstyle
Dynasty
combinations to
Warriors
send
meets
the enemy
Diablo.
hordes flying.
It's like an ARPG, roguelike top down. It's an interesting concept.
A roguelite hell awaits when Warriors Abyss launches
I
on
want a
PS5
roguelike
and
Bloodborne.
PS4
I know we're
later
starting
today.
to get this with Night Rain. We're going to get this battle royale roguelike type thing,
For
but we
whom are
need
you
we need
working?
this.
I won't forgive you.
Maybe
Prepare
we should
yourself.
A PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny.
Nice. Remastered, hopefully.
Capcom is enhancing the original game
Yeah,
with
love
HD
it.
graphics and a host of quality of life features, including fine-tuned analog controls.
Nice. I love the
Immerse
first game.
yourself in Jubei's hard-boiled journey and fight through a world of turmoil alongside trusty allies.
Never played the second one, so that
Onimusha
might
2:
be
Samurai's Destiny comes to PS4 on May 23rd and will be
Nice.
available for pre-order later today.
May 23rd. That might be when we put out, guys.
Looking to 2026, let's check out a new trailer for Capcom's latest entry in the series.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Definitely getting that. Modern day Onimusha. Come on, behave yourself. That's going to be filthy good. Capture on PC. If I get the chance, that's the kind of game you want to get on PC. It's going to look amazing, run smooth as hell. Optimized graphics. There's a reason why they put PC gameplay in these trailers. It's just, you can't beat them. You can't beat a good PC. Hopefully this is going to be a bit more open world compared to the original games. Just a tad, not loads, just a little bit more. Semi-open world would be fine. Looks like it's got Arkham type combat. Still got the OG powers on there. Yeah, that's good. That looks wicked. That's a next year problem then. 2026. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm a bit worried. Here we go, some Snake Eater footage. This is
Colonel, tighten the security
this is
on
the
this
exact
place.
trailer they released separately, but they're showing
He's
it again.
coming here. I'm sure of it.
A lot of people didn't like it. They said it looks just like the HD remaster, but I think it does look better.
And get its hands on your inheritance. The philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother.
Some of the scenes
and
that
my master.
upscaled
The Cobras will take care of
PS3
him.
footage, but other scenes look modern, really good.
Do you hear me, Snake?
I'd love to get some actual in-game footage.
I see it. The fear. A great and terrible fury at being alive.
Yeah, I did a separate reaction to this, guys. There's a separate trailer for it. Excuse
Why'd
me.
you come back? There's nothing for you here.
Getting late here in the UK.
Go home. Go back to your boss.
It used to be 11 PM though, so that's one thing they've changed for the better, I suppose.
There is nothing America can do to stop us. I'm not finished yet.
I'm in. I'm all in. Huge fan of Metal Gear Solid as it is, but we got a release date. End of August. That's going to be a big hitter for this year. Didn't think that'll nab my top 3 spot, but we'll see. This Terminator.
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence.
Was this a Terminator Survivors?
And exposes the fragile structure of reality.
Or it could be a Terminator sequel.
I have 1,000 questions.
But I think it's Survivors.
Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
They're gone.
Choose your next move wisely.
I don't know what this is. No, it's not Terminator.
What happened here?
Madness, hatred, and lots of it.
Oh, is it that game that's like a blend between Death Stranding and...
It's you.
They're like Assassin's Creed.
We must continue. We've begun to uncover.
That's definitely borrowed some stuff from Death Stranding. 1,000,000%. 4th of September. Hell Is Us, that's what it's called. Nacon, that's the same people that made Terminator Resistance. That's why it felt like a Terminator game in the beginning. It's cool though, looks good. One to keep an eye on. Ooh, is this Liza P DLC?
How can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year?
What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
Oh, my forever friend. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
It's got to be DLC in it.
Looking for someone.
Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
I still haven't played the Liza P all the way through. I got about halfway through it and then something else came out. I can't remember what it was. It pulled me away from it, but it's a good game. Same as Stellar Blade, I need to get onto that soon as well.
I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late. Not again.
Overture. DLC. Nice. Quite a lot of people will be happy with that. Pixel Junk.
I don't know where I came from or how I was made. Ask me literally again once in a lifetime.
What? That is eggs.
Where do you think doors have eyes?
What?
We don't know where our children will put down roots.
I feel like I'm on a trip. Tripping out. What a weird game. Dreams of another. Nah, that's a pass for me. That freaked me out too much. VR 2, that might be interested in VR though.
皆さんこんにちは。Qゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイオンです。私の最新作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだったでしょうか。
It's weird,
使いなくして想像ないというテーマの
Just like your hat.
ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験ができます。
And your shirt.
武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、 プレイヤー幻想的な夢の世界やダイナミックな変化を与えること
It's
が
an
できます。
interesting concept. I'm just
今
not
年 PS5
excited
登場予
about
定
it.
で、本日からウィッシュリストへの追加ができます。ありがとうございました。
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show. Days Gone Remastered, the definitive version of Ben Studios' post-apocalyptic open-world epic, comes to PS5 with VRR support and PS5 Pro support.
It looked fine as it was.
It also includes added content like permadeath and speedrun modes, an enhanced photo mode, new accessibility features, and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone.
It's good for new players that haven't
Days
played
Gone
it.
on
But
PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to a digital version of Days Gone Remastered and get all the content and features for $10.
should be free. Should
Days
be
Gone
free.
Remastered
I've already
launches
bought the
on
damn
PS5
game.
April 25th.
Robin bastards. Honestly, they just.
New DLC is coming to Stellar Blade this June. The sci-fi action game is partnering with Goddess of Victory Nike on a new boss battle, collectible dolls and stickers, plus a new outfit.
New outfit. That's what I'm there for.
Both the Nike DLC and the PC version of Stellar Blade launch this June.
PC Stellar Blade. That might be
We've
the
got
chance
some
for me
great
to dive in.
PlayStation Plus updates today, starting with game catalog titles arriving on February 18th.
I think I got it wrong, guys. There's
Star
nothing
Wars
exciting
Jedi
happening.
Survivor, Top Spin 2K25, and launching in a game catalog, Lost Records Bloom and Rage from the
Don't give a
creators of
fluff
Life
about
is
any of them.
Strange.
Jedi Survivor was
you
meh
girls
compared to the first one.
See anything weird around these parts?
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their lives. What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams, and the unknown into a dual timeline narrative.
Feels like Life is Strange mixed
The first
with
episode of Lost Records Bloom and Rage arrives February 18th,
Stranger Things.
with the second episode arriving in April.
Nice.
We're also excited to confirm 2 unique indie titles that will launch into game catalog later this year. Explore a mysterious mansion in Blueprints, a genre-bending architectural adventure. Every door is a new decision as you build out a sprawling manor with 45 shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration.
It's good if you like puzzle games.
Blueprints launches day 1 into game catalog this spring.
Nice.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home. Abiotic Factor will be available in game catalog when it launches this summer.
It's a freebie, so
Now let's get a sneak peek at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog.
this is going to be
Coming
it, guys. It's
soon
going to
are
end
the
in a
first
minute.
3 Armored Core titles from the original PlayStation.
Ooh.
Armored Core Project Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena. Meanwhile, Patapon 3 slides its
Only on
way into the
premium there.
Classics catalog next week.
No one knows how that world came into being.
What's this?
It devoured everything from the past.
What is it?
Only I was left. That was a fatal mistake.
Tapes Go Games.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it.
Oh, I can sense it.
As long
This
as
looks
it is
really good.
reforged,
Graphically, at least.
my wish can be fulfilled. But wishes come at a price. To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
That looks good. It's like God of War. Just the Titans and combat. Mini bosses.
This is a feast only for the king.
It's like Stellar Blade meets God of War.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
That looks crazy.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything
Whose
that
voice is
belongs
that? I
to
recognise that voice.
me, even if the price is my soul.
Tides of Annihilation in development for PS5. That looks good.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
Whose voice is that? I'll have to look it up in a minute. Hey Pumpkin. Yeah, it does look nice. That's the only one that's really wowed me so far, and it's going to end in a minute.
How do you feel?
It's not been a great showcase, to be honest. There's not much happening.
Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core.
I'll have a look while that's running. What's that game called?
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan, you must retrieve the Architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt. But the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
Not asked about that either.
My memory's still a bit blurry.
Where's all the big hitters?
Remember.
I'll have a look in a minute. I can't find it.
Remember this.
DS! Showtime!
I have these gaps inside my head.
Just tuned in,
Sound
hopefully.
like
No,
it's
you
10
haven't
minute
missed
window.
anything really. Highlights are the Onimusha game coming out next year, which we already knew about. They showed a sneak peek of Snake Eater.
Leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned.
Other than that, the supermassive game about there's one coming out that's set in space. This is from the makers of Until Dawn. That looks quite good. It's coming out in October.
All I know is that Silver Corbett is a piece of my story.
And that one you just saw is the best we've got so
All
far.
this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me?
There's
This
no
thing has
Bloodborne, no
ruined my
GTA
life.
6, no Phantom Blade Zero.
What you did?
This looks interesting though.
This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your
Cyberpunk-y
tech.
type game.
DS, make it stop! Make it stop!
Oh Jesus, that's terrifying. You're getting chased by one of Elon Musk's robots.
I know what I have to do. This is the only way.
Need to see a bit more on that though, I think. Mind's Eye, Summer 25. That's quite good though.
I'm Leslie Benzies, director of Mind's Eye, Builder Rocket Boy's new action-adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse. All captured on PlayStation 5
Yeah,
Pro.
that's quite interesting actually.
We're now proud to share some gameplay footage with the explosive combat and high-octane driving that you can expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, see a bit of that. It looks really good. Chase scenes. Gunplay looks a bit sticky, but they might iron that out by the time the game comes out.
What's going on in there?
It was an ambush. Do what you can. Do not lose her.
Funny game.
Tires are out.
A mix of different games. Action shooter though, really.
I'm coming to you now. The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning. They're attacking us.
AI gone mad. Sign of things to come, as some would say. That looks good. please. Please. This has got to be Wolverine.
It always comes back to this.
What is this? So, is it Wolverine? Well, it's definitely not Bloodborne.
This world. This moment. This choice.
What the hell is that? Helldivers?
Every time the sun dies, madness reigns. Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
That's like Returnal. Just the way that that went out then is like how Returnal is. How smart. Same developers. Come back stronger. Ooh, that's interesting. 26. Yeah. I think that was called Saros, was it?
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro.
That looks
Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person action. You play Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is a powerful enforcer searching for answers on a hostile shape-shifting planet haunted by an ominous eclipse.
Just
All of
separate
us at
to
Housemarque
the
can't wait to share more
Returnal
about
story.
Saros, with our first look at gameplay coming later this year.
That looks good though.
Thanks for watching.
Returnal is an amazing game for anyone that's not played it. Top tier. You can be patient and get past the difficulty spikes. It's good. Is that it? Come on. Oh man, that was lackluster. Very lackluster. That was BS. Sony. Fudge ya. Fudge ya, Sony. Just fudge ya. And that's it. That is it. End of. End of discussion. Bit disappointing, guys. I shouldn't have opened my mouth and said I've got a good feeling about this one because it's probably the worst state of play I've ever seen. There's only a couple of games that really caught my eye. But let's just quickly skim through and look at some of the highlights. Shinobi. I like the Shinobi game on Mega Drive. So that's got like a Streets of Rage 4 type feel to it. Same graphics, same art design. Looks okay. Sonic, not interested in. It's a good one for the kids though, I guess. What was this one? So I can't even remember what they went through. Like, it's just... They talked a bit about Monster Hunter Wilds, is it, coming out? Digimon, not arsed about that. Not arsed about that at all. That one looked fairly interesting. That kind of gave me Devil May Cry mixed with Final Fantasy type vibes. Lost Soul aside, so keep an eye on that one. But again, nothing groundbreaking. We got some crossover stuff, Dave the Diver and the Yakuza. We saw a little snip of a feature of WWE 2K25. Borderlands 4, which I'm fairly excited about-ish. Not huge on the Borderlands games, but they are fun, especially if you can play them with friends and co-op. This one I'm actually really excited about. This is the split fiction game by Hazelight Studio. So this is the same guys that made It Takes Two, which is, in my opinion, is the best co-op game ever made. If you haven't played it, you need to. You can play it online or couch co-op. Highly recommend you play it with friends, family, loved ones. You'll have a blast. And this is basically a separate installment, but by the same developers and publishers. This one is coming out at the beginning of March. It's very, very good. And I also like the look of this one, which was the Supermassive game. That's the developer. The same people that made the likes of Until Dawn, House of Ashes, October 2nd, that one's coming out, Directive 8020. House of Ashes, Until Dawn, Little Hope, Man of Medan. There's loads. What was the most recent one that I thought was quite bad? I can't remember what that one was. The Sawmill one about the murder guy. What was it called? It's gone out of my head. The Quarry was a good one, but the most recent one, which I didn't rate that much. I could see the front of the box. There's about a murder in a sawmill. Frank Stone, casting of Frank Stone. Same people that made that as well, which I thought was a really bad example of what great things that studio can do. But yeah, this one also piqued my interest. This one's where the whole game is made in clay. You can also play it in VR too, which I'm very excited about. So the Midnight Walk was quite an interesting one. That's coming out on May the 8th. We had a little look at a Dynasty Warriors roguelike, kind of, if you like Diablo, I can't speak because it's so late, I'm tired. If you like Diablo and you like Dynasty Warriors, you'll appreciate that. But other than that, is what it is. We're getting a remaster of Onimusha 2. That's quite cool. I really enjoyed the first game. And then they showed us Way of the Sword, which is the brand new IP of Onimusha coming next year. Looks very good. We got a sniff of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, or Delta Snake Eater, should I say, the remake. And that's coming out August 28th, I believe, end of August. This one I thought was a Terminator game because it was published by Nacon, which is the guys that made Terminator Resistance, and that's a game that I really, really enjoy. But it had nothing to do with Terminator. It's a separate game. So again, one to keep an eye on, really. Hell is Us. Interested-ish in that one, but again, nothing mind-blowing. We got some DLC for Stellar Blade, Lies of P. What was this one? Didn't like the look of this one. This was like an individual IP, Dreams of Another, where you kind of shape the world with bubbles and things like that. Days Gone's getting a remaster, which I think is just lazy work. Even if you own the PS4 version of the game, which I do, you have to pay $10 to get the remastered upgrade. I mean, it's good if you haven't played Days Gone, but it's an old game now, and it's they just seem to be milking remakes, remasters, and rather than making new content, new games, they're just remastering and remaking stuff just in the hopes that some idiot out there is going to pay for it. And unfortunately they do, they sell money, but yeah, weren't really interested in that one. Stellar Blade DLC is cool. Games catalogue looks shite. I promise I'm not grumpy because I'm tired. It was just a lackluster state of play. That looked like an interesting puzzle-ish game. This was like a survival multiplayer game, crafting, but I didn't really like the look of that. This was quite cool. So these are coming to the Classics catalogue for PS Plus. But you have to have the premium subscription. Of course you do. This one actually really, really caught my eye, and I like the look of it. It looked very, very good. This is probably one of the big highlights for me. So this is Tides of Annihilation. Graphically, it looked amazing. Really, really stunned by that. Metal Eden, didn't care about that. There was a couple of like roguelike games as well. This one, it looks quite interesting. So again, another one to keep an eye on, Mind's Eye. That's coming out summer this year. And then this was the one I'm probably most excited about, is Saros by Housemarque. But just because I loved Returnal, absolutely played the hell out of it. It's the design of it, the the way it was produced, the combat, the music was phenomenal as well. The sound effects and everything was absolutely on par. And the gameplay was just amazing. It felt so fluid and it worked so well with the DualSense. So I'm just very keen to see and hear a little bit more about this one. But they are going to cook big time with this game. I can see it being a big hitter next year. And it's wise to do it next year, because if GTA is coming out this year, nothing else is going to matter. It's just going to knock everything else out of the park. But people can try. People can try. Darwin's Paradox. It was like an Abe's Odyssey octopus type game. But yeah, Hell Is Us. There's just a couple of mares in there. A couple of mares. But other than that, guys, bit lackluster. Not much going on, unfortunately. Highlights for me, like I said, Hell Is Us looked fairly interesting. Very excited about Saros coming next year, though. And the Tides of Annihilation game, which looked like a blend of Devil May Cry and Final Fantasy. This one, with snippets of Souls-like stuff in it. So that one really piqued my interest. So we'll see. We'll see about more on that as well. Is that this year? Did they give us a date for that one? I think it's just a wish list at this point, isn't it? Can't remember if they gave a date. Did they give a date? But I just love the set piece of it. It's like gothic. It's wish list in development. So that might not even come this year. That might be next year. But I can see that being an end of the year type game, like November time. But yeah, it was just lackluster, guys. Unfortunately, there was nothing mind-blowing in there. Like I said, Saros was the highlight for me, along with the Tides of Annihilation. Interested-ish in the Supermassive game. It looks a lot better than the last installment, put it that way. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. Snake Eater I want to see a bit more on, but I am excited for the Metal Gear series. And Way of the Sword looks good for Onimusha. But other than that, nothing new announced apart from Saros. I don't believe that's been announced before, but nothing new. It was all old ground, unfortunately. Just bits of this and that. But there we go. Unfortunately, it was not a great state of play. I should not have said at the beginning I've got a good feeling about this one, because it was the opposite. So next time I'll say they're not going to announce Bloodborne 2. It's going to be crap. Nothing's going to be brought to the table. It's all going to be lackluster, and then they'll give us Bloodborne 2, and they'll give us everything else that I've asked for, and all the great stuff. But yeah, other than that, it was a meh, unfortunately. But here we are. We don't know, do we, until we sit there and watch it. But that is me done, guys. I'm logging off now because got work early in the morning, and it's nearly 11 PM here in the UK. So just wanted to stay up just to see if there's anything interesting going on, and do a little live watch and reaction with you lovely people. So thank you for tuning in with me if you're here live. If you're not here live, you haven't missed much. Fortunately, you haven't missed anything. So you were wise to go to bed. But I will be doing I'm planning to finish God of War tomorrow, guys. I'll be putting in a stream for God of War Ascension. So if you're around, probably around 6 PM to 6:30 PM tomorrow UK time, I will be looking to finish God of War Ascension, so stay tuned for that. We've just got a few more chapters to go, and that game is done. I'm also planning to do a watch party, but I'll likely do that on Sunday. I'm umming and ahhing about what to watch, but I'm feeling like we should probably do The Witcher, because there's a new Witcher movie that's just come out. It's an animated film. Sirens of the Deep, I think it's called, or something like that. It's on Netflix. So I'll put up a scheduled stream for that, but that's probably going to be coming Sunday, and it will just fill us nicely before we start a brand new full game, probably the following week. I've also got some unboxing videos to come, one at the end of this week and one at the end of next week, so stay tuned for both of those. Won't be revealing much more than that, and all the usual stuff. So you've got a watch party, finish God of War, new game starting next week, full playthrough, and 2 unboxing videos. You lovely spoiled people. So yeah, lots going on and lots to get involved in. So make sure you follow, you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon and the notifications on Twitch and on YouTube, whichever platform you're viewing me on, to make sure you don't miss out on any of those notifications and those content when it drops. But that's my plan. So thank you so much for watching me, guys. Until the next video stream, I'll see you soon. Peace.